Hey everyone, we've been supplying CO detectors to our customers for several years now. However, just recently, within the last 6 to 12 months, there's been some really good advances in technology in the CO detectors on the market. So what we've done is we brought together several CO detectors that are available to you, and we're going to go over a quick comparison between some of the detectors that you've had available to you and some of the ones that have just come out. And I'm going to show you some of the different functions and features in some of these detectors. So let's get started. This one right here is a standard lithium battery powered CO detector. Doesn't have a digital display, but it does what it's supposed to do. You put it on your ceiling, it'll last for 5 years, maintenance free, don't have to worry about replacing the battery. It'll go into alarm under UL listed standards, which is 70 parts per million within 1 hour to 4 hours. It cannot go into alarm below 30 parts per million. That's according to the UL standards. This right here is something that just came out within the last 7 months. This is a great product. It lasts 10 full years, which is really outstanding. It lasts twice as long as this detector right here, and it's got a digital display, which is another great feature. This thing right here will show you any levels in your home automatically above 30 parts per million, which is specified by UL. According to UL, an alarm is any audible or visual alarm. So if you're walking by and you see a level here, but it's not actually alarming, it's still constituted as an alarm. So according to UL, they're not allowed to alarm below 30, which is why they're not allowed to automatically show you any levels below 30. But this will automatically show you level 30 or above. The problem comes when you compare it to some of the other detectors where it kind of falls short a little bit. But it does have a 10-year lithium battery pre-installed by the manufacturer. It's maintenance free. You know, if you don't care about some of the other features, it's a great product. Now this right here is another 10-year lithium powered CO detector. It's made by Defender Detectors. This right here is probably the best CO detector on the market. It's a little more pricey than the others, but the features that it gives you is well worth the extra money that you would spend. This right here is what I would call a hybrid unit. It is a mixture between a standard UL listed residential CO detector and a low-level CO monitor. Now, if you don't know what a low-level CO monitor is, I'm going to explain that to you briefly. This right here is a low-level CO monitor made by Defender Detectors. There are several manufacturers of low-level CO monitors out there. This particular one is made by Defender Detectors. Now, this runs about $150. That's about the average for low-level CO monitors on the market. They're anywhere from $150 to $250. What's nice about these is they are called CO monitors because they constantly monitor the environment. They are not just a UL listed residential CO detector. They will actually show you current CO levels automatically without you having to hit any buttons at all whatsoever of 5 parts per million or more. So if you have anything above 4 parts per million, so if you have 5 parts per million or above, it will automatically show up on this display. And it'll update constantly to let you know what your current level is. It'll alarm as low as 10 parts per million. It'll give you a visual alarm. It'll start blinking a red light at 10 parts per million to let you know that there are 10 parts per million of CO in the air in your home or apartment. It'll start giving you an audible alarm at 15 parts per million within an hour. That's, you know, way more precise, way more specific than a lot of the UL listed CO detectors out there, actually all of them, because they all are going to go into alarm at the same moment. So this right here, it's going to basically protect you from chronic CO exposure. And that's the whole purpose of this particular type of monitor, is that if you have any kind of health conditions, or if you're a senior citizen, or if you have young children in the home who are going to be more susceptible to CO, you're going to want to know if you have really low levels in your home, and you're going to want to be able to fix whatever is causing those low levels in your home. And this is what you would buy to be able to tell you that information, that you do have a problem. A regular UL listed CO detector cannot alarm below 30, and it can't show you anything below 30 unless you hit a button. And once you hit that button on this particular unit, it's only going to show you the peak level measured. And that's where this one has an issue and where it falls short. This one right here is what I would call a hybrid unit because it is a UL listed CO detector. It will go into alarm at 70 parts per million within 1 to 4 hours. But, and this is where it's just blows my mind, when you hit this display CO level, it shows you the current level in your home down to 10 parts per million, the current level at that very moment. It also shows you the peak level, just like this one, but it gives you a third piece of information. It shows you how long it read that peak level for, which to me, I don't know why they didn't do it on this model. It doesn't make any sense. But this right here is a hybrid in the sense that it does what this does. It shows you really low levels, current low levels, not just a peak level measured at some point in the past. It shows you what it's currently reading at that very moment, down to 10 parts per million. So it is a low level CO monitor in a sense, because it does show you current levels down to 10 parts per million. The fact that it won't automatically show you those levels is because it's a UL listed CO detector, but it does give you that option to see the current low level. That right there is just amazing. I think that every CO detector should have to do that. It's a great feature. I don't know why nobody's done it before, but this is the way to go, really. It's a little more expensive than the rest, but it's totally worth the money. It's less than, I'd say it's a little more than half the cost of this thing right here. But if you're getting the same types of features as the low-level CO monitor, and you're also having a UL listed CO detector, at the same time you're getting both products, this is just a great way to go. The only reason I would go with this over this is because this automatically displays low levels and it alarms at low levels in case you don't want to walk by and hit this display CO level all the time. So that's great. Another thing is, and this is where you're going to see a huge benefit in buying one of these versus one of these, is I went ahead and opened up each one of these units. You're not supposed to do that because it will void your warranty, so don't do it on your own. You might also damage your CO detector, but I, being the curious person that I am, I went ahead and opened them. This one right here, you can see digital display, speaker, sensor, and here's the battery. This battery lasts for 10 years, according to the manufacturer. It will last for a full 10 years. However, this unit right here, the unit is warranted, the battery is not warranted. So if the battery goes out prior to 10 years, you're out of luck. There's nothing you can, they're not going to replace this. They're not going to send you a new one. You're out of luck because it's the battery and they don't warranty the battery. Defender, on the other hand, they warranty both the detector and the battery for a full 10 years. So the time that you purchase this product and activate it, it will last for 10 years. And if it doesn't last for 10 years, you call the company and they will send you a replacement unit at their expense. You can't beat that. Also, this has one battery. The Defender unit has two batteries. And I went ahead and called them and I asked them why they have two batteries, since one battery will last 10 years. And they told me the reason why they have two batteries in there is because they don't manufacture these batteries. So it is possible that 1 out of every 1,000,000 batteries could be defective or possibly not have a full life of juice in it. So what they did is they put two batteries in that unit. This is a life-saving device. You want to make sure that it doesn't fail on you. So for some reason, for some crazy reason, one of the batteries is defective or runs out of juice before 10 years is up, the other battery is going to kick in. So you're guaranteed a full 10 years on this unit. Guaranteed a full 10 years. And, and if for some crazy reason both batteries fail, you're still guaranteed a full 10 years because you just call up the company and they'll send you another one. So, I mean, you can't lose on that. So it is a bit more expensive than the other two, but the fact that it shows you low levels, it shows you how long it read a peak level for, it's fully covered for a full 10 years, batteries included, is the way to go.